My wife thinks I'm sleeping with her sister, and honestly, I wish that was the real problem. Because if it was true, I'd at least know what the hell's going on. But now I wake up in my own house and I feel like a guest. Or a target. I can't tell which. It started simple. Her little sister, Lily, needed a place to crash. Break up. Lost her job. No cash. Said she'd stay for a week or two. Cool. No big deal. I wasn't blind. Yeah, she's hot. Not my type though. Too intense. Always staring like she's analyzing you. But hey, she's family. I treated her with respect. She didn't return the favor. First week, she's quiet. Keeps to herself. Second week, things change. One night, I come out to grab water. She's in the kitchen, wearing my hoodie and nothing else. Too short to cover her thighs. Just standing there, scrolling through her phone like it's the most normal thing in the world. She glances at me, smirks, then says, "You know, you could have done better." I freeze. What? Your wife. She doesn't see you. But I do. I walked away. Didn't say a damn thing. I wasn't touching that. I figured she's spiraling. Maybe just drunk. Whatever. Next morning, my wife's acting cold. Short replies. Barely looks at me. End of the day, she snaps. You think I'm stupid? What? She walks around here half naked, and you expect me to believe you're not eating it up? I swear to God I hadn't done anything. But she already made up her mind. And that was just the beginning. By the end of the week, I had zero privacy. She started going through my texts, my emails. She even asked for my screen time report just to see. She picked fights out of nowhere. If I laughed at a meme, she'd ask, "Who sent you that? Her?" One night I came home late from work. She was sitting in the dark, lights off, phone in hand. "I know everything," she said. I didn't even ask what she meant. I just went to sleep. Didn't matter. Nothing I said mattered anymore. A few nights later, it got worse. 2:14 a.m. I wake up to screaming. She's in the hallway, barefoot, hair a mess, crying so hard she's shaking. "She just walked out of your room," she yells. "She was in there, with you." I'm still groggy. I rub my eyes. What the hell is she talking about? I was asleep, alone, I say. I locked the damn door. She storms past me and checks it. Still locked, from the inside. Then she turns on me like I'm gaslighting her. "You think I didn't see her? You think I'm crazy now? That's your plan?" And listen, I wanted to believe she was just paranoid. But the way Lily looked at me the next morning, like nothing had happened, that messed me up. She was sitting at the kitchen table, sipping her coffee, scrolling TikTok. She looked up, smiled, and said, "Rough night?" Like she knew what she caused. Like she enjoyed it. That was the moment I realized. This wasn't a mistake. This was a fucking setup. Then the phone thing started. One day, I couldn't find mine. Spent 30 minutes looking. Found it in the laundry basket. Weird, right? But then it happened again. And again. Each time in a different spot. Kitchen drawer, guest bathroom, under the couch. I wasn't misplacing it. Someone was moving it. I told my wife. She said I was just being careless. But I saw her look away when she said it. Later that night, I turned my phone off and slid it under the mattress. Dead center. Next morning it was gone. Found it in the fridge. No one admitted to touching it. Not her. Not Lily. That's when I stopped sleeping right. I kept waking up in the middle of the night, checking the locks, checking my phone, checking if I was alone. I didn't feel safe in my own fucking house. Then came the bag. Lily went out to meet a friend. Left her purse on the couch. Normally I wouldn't even look at it, but something told me to check. I wasn't snooping. I just needed to know. Because nothing made sense anymore. And if I didn't figure it out soon, I was gonna lose my damn mind. I unzipped the front pocket. Inside, a key. Not to our place. I checked. And a flash drive. That part stopped me cold. Because I'd seen that flash drive before. It was mine. Or, it used to be. I'd lost it a year ago. Thought it fell behind the desk or something. I plug it into my laptop. Guess what's on it? Recordings. Of me. Me on work calls. Me watching TV. Me talking on the phone. Some of them from months ago. Different rooms. Different angles. Like hidden cameras. I yanked the drive out and just sat there. Heart racing. Sweating. What the hell was this? Who put those there? And why was it in her bag? That's when Lily walked back in. She saw me holding it. Paused. Then smiled. Like I caught her in a game. "You weren't supposed to see that yet," she said. Totally calm. No panic. No apology. Then she walks past me like it's no big deal. Grabs her purse and says, "Guess we're doing this early." Doing what? She never answered. Just went to her room and locked the door. That night, I confronted my wife. Told her everything. The flash drive, the videos, the weird looks, the phone moving, all of it. She just stared at me. "I knew you'd blame her," she said. "She warned me this would happen." "What?" "She told me you'd turn on us. That you'd try to make her look crazy. Just like you did to your ex." That hit me like a brick. "My ex?" She nodded. "Lily said she looked into your past. Said your last relationship ended the same way. And just like that, she didn't believe me." That night, I slept in my car. Not because she kicked me out. Because I couldn't stay in that house another second. I didn't trust either of them anymore. I sat in the driver's seat until the sun came up, replaying everything in my head. The towel accidentally slipping off. The fake innocence. The weird late-night hallway meltdown. And that fucking smile when I found the flash drive. None of this was random. This wasn't some jealous sister causing drama. This was a setup. But for what? I went to work the next day, thinking maybe space would clear my head. Didn't last long. Around lunch, my phone starts blowing up. Calls, texts, voicemails, all from my wife. She's hysterical. "You bastard," the first voicemail says. "How could you?" Second one. "I hope she was worth it." I rush home, thinking maybe Lily made another move, spun another lie. But no, it was worse. She had pictures, printed out, spread across the dining table like a horror show. Me, sleeping, different nights, different angles, shirtless, mouth open, drooling, not exactly flattering. But that wasn't the issue. The issue was the notes, handwritten, on the back of each one. Stuff like, "Night 3, he didn't lock the door. Night 5, rolled over twice, light sleeper. Night 9, might have noticed the camera." It looked like a stalker diary. But the photos? They were taken inside our bedroom, at night. And I sure as hell didn't take them. "I found them under the bed," she said. "In a shoebox, taped shut." I just stood there, frozen. That box had been under my side of the bed. My side. "I didn't put them there," I said. "Of course not," she snapped. "Nothing's ever your fault." Then she walked off, slammed the door, and I just stood there, staring at pictures of myself I don't remember anyone taking, taken in a room that was supposed to be locked. That night, I didn't sleep. I just sat on the edge of the bed, staring at the door. I couldn't lock it. My wife took the key. Around 3 a.m., I hear the floor creak. Slow steps down the hall, then the doorknob turns, clicks, pushes, doesn't open, silence. Then, a whisper. You should have played along. Chills. That voice. It was Lily. I jump up, yank the door open. Nobody there, but her bedroom door, closing, quietly. I don't even go after her. I'm done chasing shadows. Next morning, my wife won't speak to me. She's texting non-stop, fingers flying, looks panicked. I glance over once and see Lily's name at the top of the chat. I ask, what are you two talking about? She turns her phone face down. I'm not doing this, she says. Not with you. So I pack a bag. Just a few things. Phone charger, passport. I don't even know where I'm going. Just away. But as I'm heading for the door, Lily blocks the hallway. You're really leaving? She asks. You think I'm staying after all this? She steps closer. Too close. I warned you. I tried to make it easy. She reaches into her hoodie, pulls out a folder, hands it to me. Inside, printouts, dozens of pages, emails, texts, DMs, photos, all edited, photoshopped. It looked like proof of an affair, only it wasn't me. Different clothes, slightly off facial expressions, but close enough to pass if you weren't paying attention. If you leave now, she says, I send these to your wife, your boss, your mom. I stare at her. You're faking an affair? She shrugs. I prefer to call it rewriting history. I didn't say anything, just held the folder and stared at her. I don't need to lie, I said finally. If I walk out that door, I'll tell her the truth. I'll show her the drive, the photos, the whole fucking diary you kept on me. Lily smiled, that same creepy slow smile she always used when she thought she had the upper hand. She won't believe you. She already doesn't. You think she trusts you more than me? And she was right. That was the worst part, because I could walk back into that house right now and say she's manipulating everything, and my wife would look at me like I was insane, because Lily got to her first. I'm not scared of you, I said. You should be, she said, dead serious. Because if I fall, I'm taking both of you with me. Then she walked off like we'd just had a casual chat about the weather. I didn't leave. I wanted to. I stood at the front door with the handle in my hand for maybe 20 minutes. But I couldn't walk out knowing she still had the upper hand. If she had those fakes, what else did she have? So I stayed. I didn't sleep, didn't eat. I just watched her. Watched every move. Listened to every sound in the house. Like a war was brewing and I didn't know where the first hit would land. The next day, my wife gets home from work, slams her bag down, and doesn't even say hi. Just mutters, we need to talk. And I already know. Lily got to her again. She sits down across from me, hands trembling. I talk to Lily. I just nod. I already know where this is going. She's convinced me. She's shown me everything. All the proof. I try not to roll my eyes. Proof? Of what? She doesn't look me in the eye. Of you and her together. That hit me like a punch to the gut. She said it so casually, like it was just another conversation. I told you she was lying, I almost shout. None of it is real. She's faking everything. But my wife? She doesn't even flinch. I looked at the photos, the messages, the way she described your past relationship. She looks down, her voice cracking. It makes sense now. I wasn't enough for you, was I? I just sit there, speechless, watching the person I love slowly pull away from me, and I'm helpless. I can't convince her. I can't fix this. But then she says something that stops me cold. You're not the only one lying, you know. I look up at her, heart pounding. What are you talking about? She looks back at me, finally meeting my eyes. There's a video of you and me and someone else. What? She pulls out her phone and shows me a clip. It's from the night we had a fight. The night I passed out drunk after drinking way too much. The video shows me, blurry-eyed, stumbling into the bedroom. And in the background, Lily. She's standing there watching me, not even hiding it. But it gets worse. Lily takes a step toward me. You can see the flash of something in her hand. I'm too out of it to notice. She presses a button on her phone. That's it. I watch the video, and my brain just stops. I can't process what I'm seeing. It doesn't make sense. What the hell is she doing there? I try to talk, but my throat feels like it's closing up. You recorded this? This is how you... She interrupts. I didn't, but I know what you were doing. I want to scream. I want to break down, but I can't. Lily, I whisper. She can't be trusted. I know, but she's not the one who's been lying. My wife's voice cracks. You were the one who chose to drink that night. You were the one who invited her in. I'm shaking. The room feels like it's spinning. I want to scream, but I can't even get the words out. I didn't do anything with her. I swear. But I can't get through to her. The damage is already done. My wife stares at the screen, and I can see the walls closing in on her. It's like she's slowly disappearing into herself. She doesn't look angry anymore. She looks numb. She looks broken. I don't know what to believe anymore, she says softly, eyes unfocused. And that's when I realize it. The whole time, this has been about control. The pictures, the lies, the fake affair. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about her. It was about them. Lily and my wife. I look at her. You two planned this, didn't you? She doesn't answer. She doesn't even flinch. But that's all I need to know. The next few days are a blur. I don't even remember much. Everything is too loud, too chaotic, too many questions, too many lies. I try to act normal, but I can't. My wife's not talking to me anymore. And Lily? She's always lurking, always watching, always waiting for the next move. Then one morning, I come home early from work. I don't know why I'm feeling this strange panic, but I just have this gut feeling. And as soon as I walk through the door, I see it. The front door's open. The lights are off. I walk in. The air smells different. Weird. I don't know why, but I feel something in my gut. I don't even check the living room. I go straight to the bedroom. And that's when I hear the laughter. Soft, quiet. Almost too quiet to notice at first. But it's unmistakable. I walk in, and there they are. My wife, sitting on the bed, and Lily, right next to her. But they're not talking. They're whispering. And then I see it. My wife's hand on Lily's, touching her. The same way she used to touch me, and I just freeze. I don't know what to say, what to do. And then Lily looks up at me. Remember what I told you? She whispers. I feel my heart stop. And that's when I know. It's over. I stand there, frozen, just staring at them. My mind is a mess. I can't make sense of it. None of this makes sense. How did we get here? Lily's eyes lock onto mine. And for a second, I see something. Something that isn't just manipulation. There's a moment of pure, cold calculation behind that gaze. And then she says it. I told you it was just the beginning. That's it. Those words send a chill down my spine. And for the first time, I'm scared. I don't say anything. I don't even know what to say. say? What could I say? I look at my wife who's just sitting there watching me. Her face is blank, empty. I'm not even sure she recognizes me anymore. I turn and leave. Don't even bother packing my stuff. I don't know where I'm going, but I can't stay there. Not now. Not with them. I spend the next few days in a haze. I bounce from place to place. Some random hotel, then a friend's couch, then another hotel. Everywhere I go, I feel the weight of everything crushing down on me. Every second, my phone buzzes. More messages, more calls. Every time I think about answering, I freeze. The silence is deafening. Then, a week later, I get a call. It's from my wife. I don't answer. I've had enough of this. Enough of everything. I thought I was done, but I'm not. So I send a text. A short one. Why? She replies. Meet me. I need to explain. I don't want to meet her. I really don't. But something inside me tells me to go, to hear what she has to say. Maybe this is the last chance to salvage anything. Maybe there's still something left. We meet at a park. I walk up, and she's already there, sitting on a bench. She doesn't look at me when I sit down next to her. For a moment, neither of us speaks. The only sound is the rustling of the leaves in the wind. Finally, she says it. I'm sorry, but it was never about you. And that's when I realize. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about the affair. It wasn't about the lies. It was about something else. Something bigger. Something that I still don't fully understand. I look at her, my heart racing. Then what was it about? She doesn't answer. Instead, she just pulls out a piece of paper. It's a document, a contract. I take it from her, and as soon as I see the words on it, my stomach drops. It's a legal agreement between her and Lily. They've been planning this from the start. Why didn't you tell me? I whisper. She looks at me, tears in her eyes. I didn't have a choice. That's where it ends. No resolution, no happy ending, just a contract, a plan, a betrayal that goes deeper than I ever imagined. If you made it this far, you already know what to do. Subscribing isn't just clicking a button. It's your pass to content that's actually worth your time. Hitting like? That's your way of saying, hell yeah, give me more of this. So don't hesitate. Make your move, and I'll see you where the real stories begin.